JD Vance speaks with press. White House update. Vice President JD Vance stopped to speak with reporters today, addressing a wide range of issues from the administration's economic priorities to growing tensions overseas. JD Vance speaking to reporters, B-roll style footage. Anchor. Speaking just outside the White House, Vance emphasized the administration's focus on strengthening American manufacturing and lowering costs for working families. When pressed about criticism from opponents, Vance said the administration welcomes debate but remains focused on results. He also weighed in on recent foreign policy concerns, calling for strong leadership rooted in peace and pragmatism. Vance wrapped up the brief gaggle by reaffirming his support for President Trump's economic agenda and promised more updates in the coming weeks. Stay tuned for more White House coverage. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for the latest political updates.
How we doing? Good, good. Well, let's let these guys file out here. But, you know, what we just did was a little roundtable with leaders in the aviation industry. We've got leaders of labor represented. We've got leaders of the businesses that are, of course, making the airline industry run. And I just wanted to hear from people about the stresses of the aviation industry in light of the fact of the shutdown. And here's what I found out. It actually worries me a great deal because I think that as much as delays have gotten worse over the last couple of weeks, everybody here is very worried that we're going to see more delays, more stresses on the people who are actually making the aviation system run, and more problems for both the consumers but also the great workers who actually make this incredible shining jewel of the American economy actually work and work on time and work safely. Here are the things that I worry about. I worry about the people who are scanning our bags and making us get through the security line. I worry they're not getting paychecks. They're starting to get worried about how to feed their families and how to pay school tuition and everything else. I worry about the pilots who haven't gotten paid in a long time. I worry about the air traffic controllers who, of course, make this entire system extra safe. I worry about them, more worried about their credit card bill than they should be because they're not getting a paycheck because Democrats refuse to open the government. Now, I understand that a lot of Americans are sick of partisanship in Washington, D.C. Trust me, I've been here for 9 months in this job. I am sick of partisanship in Washington, D.C.
Update. Vice President JD Vance stopped for an impromptu conversation with reporters outside the White House, sharing the administration's latest priorities and responding to key national questions. Vance speaking, press cameras clicking. Vance spoke about the state of the U.S. economy, highlighting efforts to boost local manufacturing and strengthen middle-class families. He said the administration is focused on results, not rhetoric. Addressing foreign policy, the vice president called for practical diplomacy and strong American leadership, adding that peace requires both strength and strategy. Wide shot of reporters, microphones raised. Vance wrapped up the short gaggle by reaffirming his support